Good morning, traders. Jefferson Fossey here with Walsh Trading. It is Wednesday, October 1st. Happy hump day, everyone. Happy first day of October. Hope September treated you well. A little bit different format here today. We're going to use this moving forward, hopefully, as it works out well. Put everything on a new YouTube page, so subscribers, if you're out there, might need to move here to a new page, but I'm going to have them in a different format here from here on out. Please keep in mind that futures trading does involve substantial amounts of risk. Certainly not suitable for all investors, traders, or producers. Let's take a look and see what the markets did here yesterday, what happened in the overnight session, what might happen here today. First off, starting off as normal here with live cattle. Bear with me here just a second. Forgot to turn off my notifications. There we go, so that doesn't pop up again. Fat cattle here yesterday finished 95 higher in the December contract, 234.77, bouncing off that 50-day moving average. Did set new lows here for this short-term move, actually new lows for like the last week and a half or so. Didn't quite get down to last Thursday's low. Bounced up well off of that here. Closed up, we did set the high here, 235 yesterday. Did not quite take out Monday's highs. So still short term, maybe a little bit bearish, but I do like the fact that the support held here. Volume was pretty strong here yesterday as well. Stochastic started to hook back up. MACD is still in the red here, but the market's kind of holding support. And even though the short term averages are flipping over to the sell side here, the 5 and 10 day moving average today, may want to ignore that. Here for the moment, I do think we're probably going to bounce higher. If you're worried about the market dropping down, use a sell stop to get short the market in my estimation. Looking here at feeders, much better recovery for those yesterday, 547 higher. November's finishing at 359.35. Highest close here since, well, last Tuesday, a week ago here. So that's a pretty strong move there. Took out Monday's trade here with yesterday, took out Friday, took out last Thursday, and most of last Wednesday. So pretty strong move up there. Did not get close to that 50-day moving average support like fat cattle did. They got there kind of last week and a half ago. But market trend is still up, and I do like this market from the long side. We have less cattle and more people to feed. Looking over here, December lean hogs down $1.62 yesterday. Technical profit taking here, in my estimation, did not hold against the highs here from earlier in September. Pushed lower than that. Probably have a target now to the downside of those June 23rd, 24th highs. Somewhere in that 87.50 mark is where I would expect to find decent support if the market trend is going to hold. Stochastics hooking down. They're really choppy, really messy. MACDs kind of sideways, also pointing a little bit lower, closed below both the 5 and 10 day moving averages yesterday. I don't think that's a particularly bullish sign right now. Grain markets kind of got beat up here yesterday. You had the excuse me, we had the estimates here or not the estimates, but we had the quarterly grain stock report come out here yesterday for the corn market. They pegged the stocks at 1.53 billion bushels. The average guess was 1.33. This estimate came in higher than all of the highest estimates. That's why we saw a bearish reaction yesterday. Market dropped 6 cents, 415 half is where we closed, bouncing right off of that 50-day moving average. But this morning we're down another 2 3/4 here, getting real close to a 50% retracement. That's right around 411 3/4. 411, 410 might be some decent support right there. But the corn market definitely has turned over to the bearish side, closing below the 50, the 100-day moving average. We've been trading away from that ever since last Friday, and the 5, 10-day moving averages are pointing toward lower prices. Stochastics just getting into the oversold category, and the MACD is pointing down. Corn market definitely has downward momentum. For soybeans, yesterday we were down 8 3/4 cents, closing 10.01 3/4. This morning they're breaking $10. 9.96 quarters was the overnight session finished, down 5.5 here. Bean stocks yesterday came in at 316 million bushels, slightly lower than the average guesstimate, which was right around 320, 325. Not really a bullish push. Broken out of 1 week support here yesterday, broken out of that a little bit of a corner that they were kind of working themselves into. Next downside support that I've got, 987 is where that trend line is. The trading channel would give us support here somewhere right around 975. Beef market's definitely on the sell side here. Not looking too bullish at the moment. Soy meal's pushing a new contract lows here in the overnight session. Dees is down 271.20, down another $2.10. Now, seasonally, soy meal does tend to have a nice little rally during the month of October, but we're not seeing that obviously just yet. It's only the first of the month. Market is weak. We are setting new lows. Don't see anything here technically that tells me I want to be buying. I'd maintain short positions if you've got them. Stochastics relatively oversold, but staying that way. Got a little bit of a 2-day pop here Friday, Monday, but bearish activity yesterday and today pushing it to new lows. Soybean oil is the lone green or up market that I've got here. The grain market's up about 28 this morning, 49.77. Didn't have any reaction to the grain stock report here yesterday. Continuing to go sideways here where we've been for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This today makes 8 days. There is trend line support and there is 200-day moving average support, coincidentally both near 48.50 here today. Don't think we're going to get there. We're trading 49.77 is where the night session finished. Chicago wheat stock report here yesterday for wheat excuse me, showed that all wheat production is going to be 1.985 billion bushels compared to 1.921. So production is going to be a little bit higher. Stocks reported at 2.12 billion bushels versus an average guess of about 2.05. So more wheat planted this year, more wheat harvested this year, and our stocks are reflecting that here as well. Big bearish push yesterday, down 11.5 cents. This morning, 503. They're down another nickel here in Chicago wheat, setting new lows. Not looking very, very friendly. $5, nice big fat round even number, might hold support. But KC's well below that this morning. It's 491 and a quarter. Did close under $5 yesterday. 497 3/4, dropping 10.5 cents. KC wheat, all the wheat market, both of the wheat markets here are very strong. Downtrends here for the moment. Doesn't look like there's a seasonal bounce coming anytime soon, does there? The KC Chicago wheat spread, buying KC, selling Chicago, still holding up above trend line support right there. This morning that spread's down about a penny and a half, trading 11 3/4. I do like the spread from the long side here. I think your risk is probably somewhere in the 16, 17 cent to the downside range, which from today would be about, 5, 6 cents lower here. I do like this market from the long side, or the spread anyway from the long side. Don't think there's a whole lot of risk, and I think to the upside, we could probably get up to about 10, 20 cents to the positive is what the historical record shows. We'll see where that goes. Other markets that I've got new signals in here today. 30-year bonds are up 13, pushing right back higher here. They're trading at 117 even here this morning. Fed meeting here at the end of this month. It'll be the 28th, 29th is the next interest rate announcement that we've got. Most indications show that the Fed should cut rates here again, but we'll have to wait to see if they do that. Bond prices are kind of reflecting that. I do like this bond market here from the long side. So I got new signals in fact cattle and 30-year bond futures here this morning. Do appreciate you guys listening. Remember to click subscribe, support this here in whatever way you can. Would appreciate that. Enjoy the day, folks. Talk to you tomorrow.